Hi everyone, I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. As promised, I'm here with the series on why relationship falls. Alright people, it's going to be a 5-day series where we'll be picking up different topics on why relationship falls, and we'll not only be discussing about why the relationship, what are the things, but we'll also see the solutions towards it, right? Hi Mayur, nice to see you. And if you have any kind of doubt or any questions on this aspect, please put a comment down below. Okay, so we'll be discussing on why relationship falls. So today is day one, and day one is about foundation. Have you observed that any building, any structure needs a strong foundation, right, for it to sustain itself? But if you see, when it comes to relationships, we make mistakes of being too quick, too judgmental, and getting into relationship without having a strong foundation. Anything which is not having a strong base, a strong foundation, can collapse easily. The mistakes that a lot of people make are they don't realize why do they want to be in a relationship. To improve, to make your relationship sustainable, first you need to know why do you want a relationship. Is it your loneliness? Is it that you are feeling empty inside and you want someone to support you? But do remember, relationship is a two-way process. It's not going to be like I want support from someone, so I need a relationship. I need to give support equally, right? So that's something very important. Many a times we get into relationship because the other person looks so dashing, or the other person is doing something so beautifully, that we just end up falling for that person without realizing that this is not matches with us, with our personality, with our persona. So that again would lead to failing of a relationship. So for any relationship, a foundation is really important. Okay, so what is the foundation of your relationship? And there would be certain things that has to be mutual, and that makes a relationship going ahead strongly, right? Hi Renu, hi Neha, hi Harish. If you guys have any doubt with respect to relationship, because this is a series on relationship, please post a comment below. If you want to ask me anything on this particular topic, please put a comment below down, and I'll love to help you guys. All right, so we're discussing on the day one of the relationship series. Guys, please note, this is not the only, these are not going to be the only things which are going to cause problems, or which are the reasons of your relationship falling. But these are some of the main points that I have been observing from over a decade, which are causing problems in the relationship. If you people have observed, especially during this lockdown, a lot of relationships were falling apart. A lot of people realize that they are not compatible with each other. Why? Because their relationship was majorly missing something called as foundation, or if it had a foundation, the foundation was going weak. So this is the area that you guys need to work. When I'm coaching or reading cards to my clients, I always ask them there should be 3 lists that you should be having minimum before entering a relationship. If you're already in a relationship, this would still work for you. Try and make this list. Number 1 is, what do I want from my partner and my relationship? Okay, my first list talks about what do I want from my partner and my relationship. My second list would be, what does my partner want and in the relationship, right? Because I said relationship is a two-way road, and we often see it as one-way road, and that's where the problem comes from. My third thing is, what am I providing in the relationship? This is something which is a responsibility, and we miss out on this. If we do not know what do we provide in the relationship, the other person would not be the same all the time, and then we keep bringing up the blames. You have changed, this is not happening, that is not happening, and so on and so forth. So please remember that you are equally responsible for your relationship, and for your relationship to stay strong, you need to have a strong foundation. Without foundation, things collapse. All right, so please make sure about it. All right, so hi Richa, nice to see you here. So my day one is more about laying the foundation. All right, now after having these 3 lists, you will be able to analyze where your relationship is going wrong. Other than this, I also want you to sit back and realize this today, that what is it that holds your relationship? Every relationship has something, some factor which has got two people together. Okay, It could be understanding, it could be respect. When you say love, I agree, but love itself is not enough. Love comes with other things too. You love a lot of people, but you're not in relationship with everyone, right? So for the ones who are already in a relationship, this helps you to improve, especially with a list of what do I provide to the relationship. When we try to take onus of things on ourselves, it becomes easier to deal with it, okay? And for the people who are single, these lists are really important before you start dating anyone. So that's how you lay a strong foundation. And once your foundation is laid, it's really, really important that you go ahead and see what is that one factor or more than one factor in your relationship which keeps it moving, which keeps it alive. Okay, so once you have that factor in your mind, for example, the factor is, say, understanding or respect, increase that, try to understand your partner more. And you know what, it's this particular factor in your relationship is like salt. If you do not have salt in the food, what happens? It's tasteless. How much ever it's like made perfectly, it doesn't taste the way you want it to be, right? And if you add too much of salt, again the food is spoiled. So make sure that this factor, that one common factor that is binding you guys together, maybe it could be more than one, make sure that particular factor, that particular thing is the flavoring that you keep adding to your relationship in the right quantity. All right, so please make sure that you're laying a strong foundation in the relationship. See, some relationships are gifted to you, right? With when you, like, say, your parents, your siblings, your relatives, even your colleagues in certain areas. If you're not the boss, you pick up the colleagues. You don't pick up the colleagues, right? If you're a business person, then definitely you see who you want to work with, but otherwise all these relationships are imposed on you. And in these relationships also, if you want them to stand strong, understand what is that thing that binds you together. Could be mutual respect, love, understanding, could be anything. Maybe you have same interests, say you both love sports, go and do some sports activity. You know what, the happy hormones will be releasing and you guys would be coming together. The most important hormone that binds a relationship is oxytocin, and it is very active in the initial stage of the relationship, but later on, when the relationship starts growing, this oxytocin starts reducing and then the relationship starts falling apart. And if you want a stronger relationship, make sure that you do things which will help this oxytocin to be released. And like I said, one of the things would be doing things together that you both love. And also remember that the small things in the relationship which keeps it moving. It's not the big things. The big things are made of that small little things. So understand the fundamentals of this particular subject, right? How strong is the foundation of your relationship? So today what you're going to do is, first thing that you're going to do is understand what you want in a relationship, and from your partner, what is it that your partner wants and what is it that you're providing. Okay, so if these three things, you have quite strongly understood the reason of your relationship, like why you're in relationship with this person. If not, you at least understand what you want majorly and what you're capable of giving. Okay, after that you need to understand what is that one particular thing or emotion or activity that binds your relationship together, and start doing it. And when you will start doing it, you will realize how much have you missed doing this together. All right, there are some people I know that they met with each other in some dance classes, so the binding factor for them was that dance. So once they start dancing, I mean, this is a real life case, and once these people started dancing together, they started feeling the inner peace. They started falling for each other once again, but because of the hectic routine, they had stopped it long back. I mean, I'm talking about a couple who was already married. So once they started dancing, they also started falling back in relationship. This might sound stupid, but this is true. Relationship is more about emotions, right? Loveline is asking, what if the partner doesn't communicate clearly what he wants from relationship? Loveline, a very nice question. If your partner is not communicating clearly, then you need to develop certain kind of understanding in yourself that this much is what my partner is communicating, and you need to understand why is your partner not communicating as well. So once you understand these two aspects, you will realize how do you work this relationship. Okay, I believe that you like different things in your partner, but the problem is communication. By the way, we will be coming more or discussing more on communication on the day 3 of this series, so stay connected. We'll talk more on that day, but for now, for today, what I want you to do is you have to understand which areas is your partner communicating or which areas your partner is not communicating. See, when you enter a relationship, you cannot enter a relationship with the whole idea of this person would change, or these are the changes that I want to bring in this person. You can only change one thing, and that is you yourself. All right, the way you think, the way you take things. And if you don't do that, what's going to happen is, you know what, you'll keep on blaming. So there would be a never ending blame game in the relationship. All right, anyone else having any question, please comment down below. I hope, Loveleen, that answers you. Stay connected. We'd come again on day 3 of this. All right. Okay, thank you, Richa, for that. Richa is saying, yes, Loveleen, when Kriti asked me to be patient with him, he just started opening up at his own pace. Well, yes, I know. I remember your case, Richa, very well. And the best part for you, Richa, was you also took the efforts. All right, a lot of time we take the advice, but we don't put in effort. So guys, here is a result just in front of you. I want you to take the efforts. All right, so that's all for today. We'll see you tomorrow on day 2. I repeat myself, day 1 was about creating a strong foundation for your relationship. The lack of foundation makes relationship falls apart. All right, so do your work. I repeat your homework. Your homework was very simple, that today you're going to make a list of what you want in the relationship and from your partner. You can, if you want, you can make this into point 1 into 2 list. Okay, the second one is what does your partner want, and third one is what do you provide in the relationship. The ones who are already in the relationship really need to have this third list, what do I provide in the relationship. All right, hi Uma, nice to see you. Your next bit of homework is today that you're going to ask yourself, what is that particular thing, what is that emotion that binds you, or that activity that binds you and your partner together. There should be some similar interest, right? If you do not have a similar interest, try to develop something, because that is the key, and these are the small things that make your relationship going. So this is what you need to do. And if you want, you can also see how do you add more flavor to your relationship. Hi Manali, nice to see you. We are ending the live for today. I would be uploading it in some time. Stay connected and see this. This will help you. And this video is not only for the people who are in relationship. This is also for the ones who are single. And this is also for the ones whose relationship is stable and they want to make it stronger. Alright people, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Enjoy yourself. Sending lots and lots of love, light and blessings your way as always. Take care. Bye-bye. Sorry, I'm not able to end this.